I'm Kayla Canarum with your Fansided Sports Update for Wednesday, September 20th. Starting with the NBA, Kevin Durant made a public apology Tuesday at TechCrunch regarding recent tweets he sent from his personal account calling out his former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. The tweets to which Durant was replying to a fan made it seem like the NBA star has fake accounts that he uses to defend himself to critics, in which the way the tweet was written and then quickly taken down. The tweet in part said Durant didn't like the organization and playing for coach Billy Donovan, and that without Russell Westbrook, the roster wasn't good. Durant said since the incident occurred over the weekend, he hasn't slept or ate, and apologized for the tweets, calling it childish and idiotic. Durant went on to say, quote, "To know that I affected Billy Donovan and the Thunder, I love those people and I don't ever want to hurt them." Durant also said he wrote a letter of apology to Donovan, but still denies having any anonymous accounts. Moving over to the NFL, Philadelphia Eagles defensive end Chris Long is putting his money where his mouth is. The Charlottesville, Virginia native announced this week that he will be donating his first 6 game checks this season to fund 2 scholarships to kids in Charlottesville. After white supremacy marches took place in his hometown in August, Long said it deeply affected he and his wife Megan, which is why they now want to, quote, "combat those actions with our own positive investment in our community." Long also noted that this is just the first step of a much broader investment his foundation will be doing this year in promoting educational equality and opportunity. In a personal letter Long released on social media, he said, "More than anything, he hopes that these efforts will inspire others to invest time, money, and passion into their own communities and to our kids." Switching over to the MLB, while most teams are making their final push and looking ahead to playoffs, the Miami Marlins are reflecting back as it was 1 year ago today in which pitcher Jose Fernandez started in his last game, getting 12 strikeouts and moving past the Nationals 1-0. Fernandez tragically died in a boating accident just 5 days later. The Marlins went on to finish third in the NL East. And finally, today marks 44 years since the epic tennis match that took place in 1973 between Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King in what was dubbed the Battle of the Sexes. The match famously took place at the Houston Astrodome and became the most watched televised sports event of all time. King, who was the defending Wimbledon champion at the time, went on to beat Riggs in the winner-take-all $100,000 victory. However, at the time, the match made a much bigger statement for sexual equality and equal pay. You can relive the event this weekend when Battle of the Sexes hits theaters, starring Emma Stone, who portrays King, and Steve Carell as Riggs. For all of your sports and entertainment news, head over to fansided.com.